Well, taking a look at other news now, the DA in the Western Cape and several high-profile Afrikaans singers are protesting at Paarl in the Boland. They are demanding the continued preservation of the Afrikaans Language Monument. The protest comes after a recent motion that the word Afrikaans be removed from the monument. Our reporter Vanessa Poonah is there.
Renowned Afrikaans artists and musicians have come out in support of a SABC-style protest concert here in Paarl in the Western Cape. This, of course, as the Democratic Alliance in the province also earlier this morning staged a protest march here in the town against a proposed name change of the Afrikaans Monument, the monument built in 1975 as an honor to the language, but also to see it flourish and also a celebration of its diversity. Now joining me is actor, musician, all the way from Johannesburg that has come down to participate and to take the stage here at this event is artist and musician Reggie. Peace, Reggie. Good day to you. Thank you for speaking to us. Let us start with the reason why you've decided to participate in this protest concert. It's for the preservation of Afrikaans. Explain to us what prompted you to come down to Cape Town for this event.
I think Afrikaans is the language of my grandparents. I mean, it's the language of my parents. It's when I went home to PE last week, it's the language of my community, you know, so it's the language that I grew up with. I went to Afrikaans schools. So now they're just coming and saying, okay, let's take it away and, you know, let's replace it with something else. For me, that defeats the whole purpose of inclusion.
So when we talk about inclusivity, when you look at the Afrikaans Monument, do you feel as an individual, as a member of the Afrikaans speaking community, that the monument itself is indeed inclusive? Why do you say that?
Well, I mean, the stuff that I listened to, especially to William Sizzo, especially talking in the tweet that he made, multicultural people come here and they want to see the history as well. So now we come and in 2022 we make a new history. So in other words, the history perhaps never existed then. Is that what we want to say?
As an artist, you know, and we spoke to your fellow artists and musicians, and they were talking about Afrikaans being offering them a platform on which to perform their craft. Is this how you feel about language, not just Afrikaans, but all the official languages in South Africa? Is that what language does for a creator?
Definitely. I mean, I play on Generations, the legacy as an actor, and for me, they encourage me to speak Afrikaans, you know, so they encourage me to speak my language and my vernac, you know, so I think, and I mean, it's given me platforms. Afrikaans, if it wasn't for the language, as an actor, I might not have had jobs then. As a muso, I might not have had work. I'm still new in the music industry, so for me to come and establish myself, I need the language as well.
Reggie, thank you very much for speaking to us. We appreciate your time and hoping that we'll hear another set from you shortly. Of course, Reggie Peace coming and speaking to us here at the SABC-style concert taking place in Paarl today as the furor over a proposed name change of the Afrikaans Monument rages on. And of course, the message clear here from various artists that they'll do all they can to preserve the language and to make sure that it flourishes in the country.